Warrior, I totally digress here with what I'm about to talk about, but you know what? It has an important message, so bear with me. First of all, make sure you're subscribed to our Lynn's Warriors channel. Make sure you like these videos. You don't understand. I'm not beyond actually begging here. We need to get the information out that we provide at the Warriors overall for child safety, for family safety. So please, it doesn't cost anything. When I look at the analytics and see that over 80% of the videos watched are by not subscribed. I mean, subscribe, help a girl out. Lynswarriors.org is the website. And remember, our hashtag is community creates change. And let's jump in here for a minute. I've been actually binging on a series from the BBC called Call the Midwife. And the importance of this that I want to share with you, and the only way I can binge after 20 hours of work a day is when you get in bed at night, you put the TV on. I know they say no screens in the bedrooms or whatever. I think I deserve it though. And so I started watching. I'm only into season 9. I believe there are 14, 15 seasons. The reason I want to share the message of Call the Midwife, the series takes place, it begins in sort of I want to say the late 1950s, the East End of London, and then I think it's London, England. It's in that area, kind of a hardcore, scrappy kind of neighborhood. The docks and the ships, and the men all work on the ships, and then it goes into I'm into the 1960s now, maybe 1965. First of all, it's a tremendous. I talk about collaboration a lot. I talk about community a lot. This series, although it's been around since I think 2009, I've just gotten to it now, really shows the true spirit of what good entertainment can be. This is the message of collaboration, of community, but one of helping each other. Now, you may call me corny here, but actually, a few of the episodes brought tears to my eyes. You have a group of nuns, and it's all based on a real story. A group of nuns and a group of young women who are midwives, and some of them are older midwives, and all coming together, working together, living under one roof. Not only do they help deliver babies, which was the norm, a midwife in these days in a lot of these communities, but they also help by stopping in to check on a neighbor, preparing a cup of tea for a neighbor, helping watch a child for a neighbor. It is so well done. And it reminds me, in our busy, overwhelming environment, and of the sniping, and of the hiding behind screens, and of the one trying to outdo the other, and look, I'm online because of business and because we have a platform. When we're lucky enough to have a platform, we should be sharing that to enrich society, right? And encourage, provide resources, use our voice to share facts, not fears. And this program called The Midwife, I want to recommend to everybody. It's currently on Netflix because it makes you feel good. It brings you back to what it's supposed to be, at least I think, in society. One of collaboration, one of community, one of helping each other. And this series is by no means, they deal with lots of different issues, which is what I like so much about these characters. You have everything from, domestic violence, giving up a child for adoption, abortion, you have all kinds of contraception. Now we're talking nuns, it is so well done. You feel the humanity. Where in America we have lost this feeling of humanity, and it's only getting worse. So we got to take a step back. We got to take a breath, because we want this for our children and our grandchildren, right? We want to instill these values in them. We cannot lose them. America is losing what we were built upon, I think, okay? We have an opportunity, we as Americans, to bring it back, but it has to start in our home, in our community. So if you need a little uplift and you have some time, or you can binge like me in the middle of the night, put on Call the Midwife. And really good human interest stories, really good interconnection, really good of one of helping each other, whether it's planting a flower with a child, whether it's dealing with, a lot of these women in the series have more than one child, multiple kids, it's dealing with different issues. It's not just a series about a bunch of midwives. It is really about society and culture. And although it started in 2009, the messaging certainly stands up to date. And I think we all need to get back to this, our for somebody else's child. And what does that mean? Right. Many people will say to me, I don't want to get involved. Okay. But it is our duty, especially in 2026. It requires very little anything to get involved. If you see something about a child, say something. Know your resources. Go to our resource page on Lynn's Warriors. Know if you see something that doesn't seem right, to file a 911 report. If you see something about a child with somebody in an airport or a playground, call your local FBI office. You're not going to get in trouble if you're wrong, but better to be safe than sorry, because I can't tell you the amount of people who have said to me, I saw something years ago, now I know, I recognize that was exploitation, that was trafficking. Be the eyes and ears and lend your neighbor. Make that cup of tea. Let's get back to that, right? Let's get back to that as much as we can. I know it's difficult, everybody's busy, but there are so many little things we can do and should do to help each other. But let me leave you with this. It starts in our own home. And where we're going to start today is with our kids. Make sure you talk to them every day. Our kids are feeling isolated. Make that connection. Just because you're all under the same roof doesn't mean you even have a connection, because everybody's busy getting through the day. And before you know it, 2 years have passed. 5 years have passed. I mean, we're starting a new school year right now, okay? Today's August 3rd. The state of Georgia goes back today. Florida goes back next week. The states in the South tend to go back much earlier than here in the Northeast, like New York City. We go back, a couple of days after Labor Day. So let's come together. Let's focus in our own home about community, okay, about sharing these little tidbits, right? We're in such a rush society, or comparison to everybody we see online. Or I was thinking about, today we have all these mom influencers. I see them all over. Once you look at something on Instagram, the algorithms feed you then similar content, and they just give you more and more. I'm seeing so many mom influencers making it all look so easy, taking care of the kids, influencing, what they're eating, this, that, and the, it's not easy. We need community. And with that note, remember our hashtag at the Warriors. Community creates change. Watch Call the Midwife if you can. Let's get back to humanity, to servicing in our home and in our community. And that will snowball and make everything a little